Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing this time around Planescape Torment. Yes, indeed, we are playing what I would dare and say is my favorite RPG. I would even stack this above Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Or Mass Effect. Kim, don't kill me. Don't kill me. But yes, this I would consider my favorite RPG. It took a few hours of finagling with mods and screen resolutions and recording software to make this work. But it's worth it. To show my watchers what I believe is the best RPG ever made. Above Pillars of Eternity, above Baldur's Gate, who, by the way, are the same makers. The people that made Baldur's Gate made this game. And Planescape Torment is also like Baldur's Gate. Well, it uses the AD&D rule set, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and the Planescape setting of that namesake, created back then still by TSR, not Wizards of the Coast. I first, however, want to thank, particularly two watchers for making a few suggestions. Freud Dragon with Blood Rain. I looked at it. Yes, that is indeed gothic vampiric monster stuff, but it's a hack and slash game. And that's not really what I'm looking for. It's not really my thrill to constantly just hack into monsters, even if it is cool looking with a babe that yowza kills for sure. And with monsters that are very, very nice and graphically done. But yeah, no Nazi slaying for me. And Sergio, of course, for Castlevania. And in particular Symphony of Night, because the latest iteration is also an hack and slash game. But I'm afraid that requires me to use a converter, because it doesn't really play on a PC. It's not a game that ever was brought out for PC, and you can do it with some programs that emulate you having such a machine, but that causes issues again with recording. So, unfortunately, those two games will never grace my channel. I am so sorry. As for KOTOR, I looked at it and yes, it has more to it than I thought. I will agree to that, but it is no Planescape Torment. In KOTOR, you can go light or dark sides. Why have two ways when you can have I don't know how many? Because this uses the AD&D system, and this game will question the morals of good, of evil, of order / law, and of chaos / freedom. But not only that, it will question life, love, and what can change the nature of a man. Because you start out as true neutral, but every answer you make, every decision you make accrues points towards either being lawful, following orders, following structure, enjoying this, or accruing points towards chaos, loving freedom, or even total anarchy. From good-hearted and fighting the evil, to the bastard that wants it all, and is evil simply because he likes it. Every decision you make accrues you point and changes your alignment slowly away from true neutral. Most of the times, though, I have played a complete true neutral game as a dustman. Oh? Yes, I played as a dustman. I also played as a architect and a guardsman. And if you don't know what that means, there are factions that you can enjoy. And on top of all those factions and those type of answers and alignments, you can also be either a mage, a rogue, or a fighter. So many combinations are possible that, well, I may have finished this game 4 times from front to back, but I haven't seen it all. It is just simply impossible, and that makes it so good. In fact, let's go into a new life. As I said, Planescape Torment is based on AD&D, which means you have 6 stats. Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma. And though Intelligence gives you more dialogue options, as you can see here, that is not the only thing that matters. Certain dialogue options require you to have enough strength, enough dexterity, or enough charisma. All that you have is taken into account. That makes an RPG. It looks at who you are, reacts to who you are, and what you do matters and changes the way that the game reacts to you. That is a true RPG. Now, in order to make this game run in the resolution that it is now, I said I downloaded a few mods, so I am not playing just Planescape Torment. I'm playing this game in Planescape Torment with the Restoration Mod, the Unofficial Patch, the G3 tweaks, the Widescreen Mod, and the Ghost UI mod, in order to make it all done, because normally if you get this game, which you can by the way at GOG.com, good old games, and no, I'm not sponsored, way too small a channel, if that ever happens, I will give you full disclosure. But no, you can get it there if you want. You will not get this screen right away if you do not install all these mods, because normally the resolution of this game is in 640 by 480. Hence that the cutscenes that we will see will be a bit grainy, because they were never meant to be played in my screen size. But of course, for my watchers, I do everything, and hence you see me playing with an enhanced widescreen and with an enhanced UI. Now, as said, we can go many ways and many things we can do. And I want my watchers on the first video to say what they would like to see. Would you want me to be a strong fighter? You want me to be the dashing rogue? Or the smart mage? Let me know. And regardless of that, well, we're going to increase a few points. Because, well, I cannot have your reactions right now, of course. Huh? Too bad. But, yes. Having said that, there are a few things that are always good. As I already said, intelligence. High intelligence helps you to have, for instance, more dialogue options, but it also helps you regain memories faster. What? Yeah, I haven't stepped away entirely from my background, don't you worry. Now, this may not be a dark gothic fantasy RPG, but like a vampire, we are still immortal. Now, what type of immortal are we then? We don't know. And really, we don't know, because we lose our memories each time we die. Or at least we have a chance to. And that, of course, is very intriguing, and that is what this thing questions. What is eternal life worth, and what does this cause? Does what you do in the past reflect upon you in the present? All those types of questions, those moral questions, philosophical questions, will be addressed by this game. This game, once again, I consider my most favorite RPG. It will be a hard time to say what my top 5 is. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, yes, that would be somewhere high in there. Baldur's Gate, Pillars of Eternity, Mass Effect, Arcanum, to name but a few. But number 1, up until this point, is still Planescape Torment. So, because of course I want to show you a lot of things, and I want to have the option to have a lot of things, because I am the RPGer, I am going to increase my intelligence. Now, before I go increase it more, by the way, which I will, let me tell you, it is it's based on the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons rules. If you're not familiar with it, it means that you need more or less quite a high stat before something happens. Look for instance at my armor class. Armor class determines how hard it is to hit me. If I am more nimble, I might be able to dodge out of the way, right? That's what dexterity says. Makes it harder to hit. Alright, well let's see when our armor class changes. Only when I have 15 points then it starts to change. It requires quite a bit of alteration before something happens. So I'm going to put my intelligence at 16, so that my intelligence is considered exceptional. Now, though intelligence helps me regain memories faster, it is wisdom that also helps me to recall them. And on top of that, it gives you a bonus to experience points. Holy heck, a game wherein wisdom is important even if you cannot play a clerk or a druid or what have you not in, for instance, World of Warcraft. Doesn't work with wisdom there, but I think. Not even sure. Oh my dear, I thought. Oh dear, sorry. Tons of friends that I can now name that play WoW that I. Yeah. Okay, anyways, wisdom is important, and in most Dungeons and Dragons games or systems like this, wisdom is good for perception, but most of the time falls wayside unless you are a holy person. In this game, wisdom is important for every type of class, so we're going to put quite a bit of a bonus in it. And, well, the rest of the points are all going to go into strength. Now, if you are a fighter, so let me put a few points out of here to show you. Normally, 18 is the maximum. Let me just show you that here. 18 maximum, cannot increase it further, but if you see, we start as a fighter in AD&D, you get these weird increments. 1830, 1860. Bad. Why? If we increase our strength, not as a fighter, our strength will increase from 18 immediately to 19. So we are not going to increase our strength in this beyond 18. And then you say, wait, what? You can increase your strength that easily? Yes. For each level that we gain in our main class, we gain 1 character point. Very uniquely to this game. And if before you scream, that's going to make you a god character, yes, but have you not seen the intro? We will go toe-to-toe with demons. And seeing that I already told you, this game addresses more than just evil. It will also just go good, chaos and what have you. Trust me, we will be going up against creatures so formidable that we will need this. This may not be a strict gothic RPG, but we will be facing creatures of unspeakable horror. I, once again, invite you into this game because it is lovely. And you will not be disappointed if you are mainly a vampire or werewolf fan and you found my channel as thus. And I was, well, you know what? I'll put almost money on it. Can't really do it because you're not near me, but And I will put that money right here, right now as we start the game to show you that, oh, not only we are quite gruesome looking, this game does not shy away from such things.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
No worries. If you don't understand the lingo, it will soon be all clear. Who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I asked you first, skull. Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Damn you, chastity belts! We're locked in here? Where? What is this place? It's called a mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. Mort, you need some biology lessons. Spider lay eggs. But okay. The mortuary. The mortuary? What? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty though. Looks like some Berg painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place a laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back... Mort pauses. See, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out some tattoos on my back. What did they say? Heh, looks like you come with directions. Mort clears his throat. Let's see, it starts with... I know you're feeling you've been drinking a few gags of stick wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal. That will shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farrod can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. Farrod? Does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Mort pauses. Let's see. It goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you. Or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal. Then find Farrod. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for the journal I'm supposed to have with me. Was there one with me while I was lying there? No. You were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you've got enough of a journal penned on your body. What about Farrod? Do you know him? Nobody I know. But then again, I don't know many people. Still, some burgers got to know where to find Farrod. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? But all the doors are locked, so we need a key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in the room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. So I should attack one of these corpses and loot it for the key? Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Alright, I'll look for one. Oh, one last thing. Those corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting on the edge of you, remember, you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Alright, thanks for the advice. Yes, our companion over here is nothing but a freaking skull. A floating, talking skull. With his lovely inventory over here, which, by the way, his teeth, which he uses to attack. Yes, his very teeth. And if you don't believe me...
In case you didn't notice, Chief, those are my teeth.
Yes, those are his teeth. Do you see what I mean? That this game is somewhat special. Not just that it doesn't shy away from a few things, because we are around... Oh, walking corpses, and well, look at me, I'm not far from being a corpse myself. Yeesh. Heck, I just woke up from the dead, literally. And yeah, I don't know how long I will be able to voice everything, because there's quite a bit of dialogue in this game, and I will try to do my best, but... yeah, the first lines of most dialogue are voiced. Some dialogues, I think a very rare one is completely voiced, but in principle only the first line is voiced. And should you get this game from GOG.com, you won't have these side things over here, because, well, as said, normally the resolution is a lot smaller.
Alright.
But this was one of the many things I had to do to make this game record nice and fine for my watchers.
Done.
Ooh, scalpel. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now, go get those corpses. And don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help me, Mort? I will be helping you. Good advice are hard to come by. I meant help in attacking the corpse. Me? I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I would just get in your way. When I attack this corpse, you better be right there with me or you'll be the next thing that I punch the scalpel in. Alright. I'll help you. Glad we understand each other. Time to introduce these corpses to the second death den. I guess. Let's go. And that has probably accrued me, well, a little bit of evil points, though currently we are true neutral. Trust me, the shift doesn't happen just automatically. You have to do quite a few things for a thing to shift. But that, of course, wasn't the less nicer dialogue option then. Alright then. That is how this mod works, or sorry, how this game works. Isn't it lovely? Oh, the walking corpse is in my way. I wanted to look at the bench, but I can't. And yes, you can look at all types of things like this. A system of rails is running through the whole room. It looks like the slabs in the room can be moved around in these rails. So what I did, by the way, I think this is fine for me. This doesn't intrude much, and you can read it. And at least I can read it on my screen. And these are not the type of things that you most time want to read. You more or less want to read, well, the dialogue options, which is this, and this is quite a bit larger. But I had to install a mod first to make the screen wide enough, and then a mod in order to, well, improve on the well, size of the font. Otherwise, it would be a little bit too small. Oh, this doesn't have anything. Well, I guess then it's time to attack the corpse.
Done.
Thank you very much. No key, however, so I guess it's you. The corpse stops and stares blankly at you as you approach him. The number 782 is carved into the forehead and his lips have been stitched closed. A faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body. Examine the corpse, see if it's carrying a key. This corpse looks like the one with the key. It's holding it tightly in its left hand. Its thumb and forefinger locked around it in a death grip. It looks like you'll need to hack the corpse's hand off to free the key. I need a key, corpse. Looks like you're not long for this world. And that automatically started the attack. Now, before you ask me, why didn't you equip the scalpel? Well, the scalpel is 1-3 piercing damage. My fists are 1-3 crushing damage. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is how it all looks.
Right.
Doesn't this look lovely and, well, also nice to look at? Looks like someone is in the middle of dissecting this corpse after all. Lovely environment. Heck, this guy's head is completely gone. This corpse looks like someone turned it inside out. A machine at the head of the table has peeled the skin off the forehead to give direct access to the skull. Yes. This is not every place we will visit will be like this, but trust me, this is a game that fits right in with the people that love something special. And if you love a good RPG, you should know this title. And if you can't play it yourself, then I hope you will follow it. And if you can play it yourself, you may still want to follow me and listen to my ramblings and my sweet sex voice. Or just my ramblings. Yeah, probably my ramblings. Anyways, like any new series, let me know in the comments if you like it. Give me a like, give me a sub perhaps if this is how you find my channel. And if it didn't find my channel this way, let me know. I want to know where you're from and why you found my channel. Because I want to know what you like to see so I can come back and give my watchers the best entertainment I can. But in the meantime, I say I thank you for watching and remember, great peril yields great beauty.